Hello folks, today is October 5th, and that means it's the 5th day of my October horror movie marathon. And what did I watch today? Well, I'm glad you asked. I watched Honeymoon. According to IMDb, this is a 2014 movie, and it's directed by Lee Janiak, and written by Lee Janiak and Phil Graziadei, I don't know. It's Graziadei. No idea how to pronounce that. So it was written by Lee and Phil. We'll leave it at that. It stars Rose Leslie and Harry Treadaway. And they play Bea and Paul, a young couple that has just gotten married, and they've gone on their honeymoon. And they go to Bea's family's cabin out in the woods. Nothing creepy about this cabin. It's a very nice place. And they're just a typical young, loving couple who have gotten away for their honeymoon. And things are just start out really nice until Bea has a sleepwalking incident. And Paul finds her naked in the woods in the middle of the night. He brings her back to the cabin. Of course, he's very concerned. He wants to know what happened, but she insists she's fine. Then she starts acting kind of bizarre, having these weird little episodes. This concerns Paul even more. And then there are mysterious marks on her body, which concerns Paul even more. And that's the basis for your movie. Trying to figure out what the hell happened. I enjoyed this film. Another low-budget independent movie. Type of movie that I really enjoy, especially when it comes to horror. There's something about the performances in this type of movie that I find to be very genuine. Maybe because they're not perfectly clean, if you understand what I'm saying. But I think the two lead actors do a very good job. There are only actually 4 main actors listed in the credits of this film. So it's that kind of movie. Which, again, I have no problem with that. I enjoyed this. It's the pace is it's slowly paced, but not in a bad way at all. It's character driven, at least up to a point. And we get to know these people. It's beautifully shot. The score is very nice. There are just places where the music is just underneath and very creepy. In a scene that might seem relatively normal, just a couple of people talking, trying to figure things out. There's just this underlying music that really adds to the atmosphere. It's very subtle and very well done. I like the performance for Bea, especially when things start to get weird. There's a point where she says to Paul, she says, I'm going to take a sleep. Paul says, what? She says, I'm going to take a nap. So she starts to mix up words and forget the things, common words that she should know, like suitcase. And then there's a slightly amusing in its weirdness scene in the kitchen one morning when she's making French toast, but she forgets to put the batter on the bread. So she just says bread on the stovetop, burning. So, of course, again, this really starts to concern Paul. He's trying to figure out what the hell happened. And we will eventually learn what happened at the end, and I think the ending is going to divide audiences. I happen to like it a lot. I thought it was really cool, but I can understand why some people might not dig it as much as I did. Close-minded people. No, yeah, it's definitely an interesting ending. How everything is explained, but I think it all comes together very nicely. The clues we get, or that Paul gets, we get them through Paul, of course. It all locks together kind of nice. I don't think it's not completely laid out. For the most part, you're not going to have any huge questions at the end. But there are still some potential mysteries. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Except that I liked the ending. So that's pretty much it. Another just quick little chat about the movie I watched. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 sleepwalking incidents. Because it's a good flick. I recommend it. I watched it on Netflix. I'll have a link for the trailer somewhere up here, I think. I never know which side it's going to be on. I think it's always on this side. I don't know. This side. One of those sides. There's going to be a link for the trailer. So I say check it out if you get the chance. If you like well-made, low-budget independent films, I think it's going to keep you guessing till the end. Again, very well acted, very well directed, some very beautiful shots. I'd love to stay at this cabin. It's a beautiful location. So there you have it. Day 5 of the October Horror Movie Marathon, a fest. And I'll see you next time.